Hey, winners! Woo! We're all about discipling one another to reach and raise the next generation to live out God's truth. Hey, not this Sunday. This Sunday's Palm Sunday. We're going to be having communion this Sunday. It's going to be a great Sunday.
Big day.
But next Sunday is Super Bowl Sunday for Christ Place. Every church, the biggest Sunday we have every year is Easter. And so we want to get ready for Easter. There's some things we need to communicate to you today. We would love for you to communicate with your group when you meet with them this Sunday or anytime the next week. But before we do that, we want to tell you a fresh story because it's so cool how many fresh stories are coming out of Christ Place, how many new things are happening, what God's doing in people's hearts. We're seeing lives changed every week, multiple lives changed every week. Quick story. So a few weeks ago, maybe it was 4 or 5 weeks ago, Pastor preached on a sermon about baptism, what exactly was baptism, and he said you could respond in 4 ways. You can email, you can text, you can go to the connection room, you can come forward. And we had one number text in, no name or anything, but just one number texted in, said they were interested in baptism. So I gave that person a call, found out it was a 17-year-old young lady. So I asked her if she would like to come meet with Miss Marlena in the connection room the following Sunday. She did. She gave her life to Jesus. She was baptized on baptism day. And here's where it gets cool. She brought her mom. She brought her mom the next week. Her mom came in the connection room the next week. And her mom... Wait for it. Her mom gave her life to Jesus in the connection room. How cool is that?
But who led her to Jesus?
Who led her to Miss Tammy Perry.
Miss Tammy Perry. One of our Bible fellowship leaders.
So cool. So God's stories are happening every week, but really they happen when somebody invites somebody, when somebody cares enough to invite somebody. And so God's moving, God's changing lives. And I just want to share that fresh story with you. Now, some things that are coming up, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, the day before Easter, we have our 5K. It's going to be an awesome time. Here's why we're doing this. It's really important to know the why behind everything we're doing. Our hope in doing this 5K is that our community will come to the place that we meet called Christ Place Church. They'll run this 5K. We'll be able to help an organization that deals with helping abused women, which is super awesome. But our real why is we want people to come to Christ. We're hoping that on that Saturday, there's going to be a lot of runners that come that maybe don't go to church. Maybe they're cultural Christians. They don't really have a church. And the next day is Easter. And so we're hoping that we're going to make such a good first impression on these folks. We're going to love them. We're going to high-five them. We're going to tell them they're winners. We're going to give them cold cups of water. We're going to be a blessing to all these people that are running. So on Sunday, when they're looking for a place to go to church, they're going to come on Easter to Christ Place Church. Pastor Jeff's going to do an incredible job of sharing the simple gospel and how we serve a risen Jesus. And we're hoping they're going to hear that message. Maybe they're going to go to the connection room. Maybe Tammy Perry's going to lead 5 of them to Jesus that Sunday. Maybe we'll get to. I don't know. But this is the why behind the 5K. We're reaching out to our community. We're giving you a chance to invite one of your 5 that might be part of this. So there's a big why behind that, the reason we're doing the 5K. So we really need your help if you would like to serve at the 5K. Email
groups
at
christplace.com. I'll get you plugged in.
We'll get you plugged in to serve.
Very easy.
We need people serving.
Groups at Christ Place.
We need you running. We need you being nice to people.
And it's only for like a couple hours on that Saturday morning. So it's not even the whole day. It's only from, maybe 6:45, 6:30 in the morning until probably around noon, somewhere in that neighborhood. And
it's going to be awesome.
We'll have some
get your folks out there. Just come out there and hang out. But we'll find a place for you to serve. Going to be a great day for the 5K. Now, we're going to move, and Andrew's going to tell you some things about the biggest Sunday of the year, Easter.
So the biggest Sunday of the year is the following day, the 21st. You all know this is coming up. But we need some help about Easter because we will have 3 services. Which is different than what we currently do now. It's going to be 9, not 9:15, so don't show up at 9:15. Show up at 9, 11, and 1. Now, the only thing about 9 and 11 is it's going to be kind of a big, crowded service. So we need your help if you're not currently going to bring someone with you, or if you're just coming and you're just attending. We need some help to possibly go to the overflow room. We're going to have that downstairs in the choir room. We're going to have it set up very, very nice. There's going to be pastors down there. So it's still going to feel like a service. It's just going to be the overflow service.
Yeah, we would love our best experience to be reserved for those guests. And so your family, goes to the choir room. So if you can do that, that would be great.
Awesome.
We might not need it, but I'm sure hoping we do.
Yeah,
Sure
absolutely.
we
It
do.
would be fantastic if it.
How
if
do
it
we
did.
need people to serve on Easter? What
That's
do we
the
do?
thing. Okay, so we mentioned the 9 and 11. 1 o'clock is kind of our biggest service right now because we want to make sure, this is something we've never done before.
Never done before.
We want to make sure that it's great, that those that come at 1 o'clock, chances are it's going to be some of our younger generations that want to sleep in that morning, and they're probably not going to be church folks. So we want to give them a great experience. So we need help in a couple of different ways. First one is first impressions. We need you holding signs. We need you out there helping with parking. Anything you can do, we would greatly, greatly appreciate it. You can email me, groups at Christ Place, if you want to try to help. It would be awesome to get an entire group together to serve all together. Also, we need some help in preschool. Preschool is going to be a huge need, especially at 1 o'clock. They need some help just rocking babies, high-fiving kids, having a great time. If you don't have anything to do, we would absolutely need you to serve in one of those capacities.
Yeah, here's the thing. No Bible fellowship on Easter. So no groups. So we would love for you to take the time you normally go to your group and invest in someone else. We need all hands on deck. It is Easter Sunday. I know that you need to eat ham with Mama. I know that you got to do all those things. Listen, we want to eat ham with Mama too. We're going to do it like 3:30 probably that afternoon.
Yeah, Easter.
But we can't neglect the biggest day of the year as far as the church world goes to see people that are going to connect with Jesus, and we want to put our best foot forward. So please, 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 don't just come on Sunday. Plan to serve at least one other hour. If you're saying, which do you need us the most? Definitely 1 o'clock. Definitely in preschool. A lot of people are going to try to go on home then, and we know they want to go eat with Mama, but we definitely need some folks to love on some babies, rock some babies at 1 o'clock. And we need people in first impressions. We want to create an environment on that Sunday that says, we are glad you are here. And you guys, Andrew, these guys are the best in the world. They always
Really
come
are.
through. We're so thankful for you.
So generous.
We're going to be out there with you, smiling, holding signs, loving Jesus, welcoming people, and praying God will do something miraculous and amazing on
gonna be a
Easter.
big day.
Yeah. Hey, we love you. Can't wait to see you soon.